This is Your Next Level. Good morning. Good morning. It's a pleasure to be speaking to you and an honor. Thank you for tuning in. And I hope you tuned in yesterday to the Teen Thursday. That was something totally new. It just, an epiphany just came out of the blues. And initially I was very uncomfortable about it. And I was wondering, okay, is this the right thing to do? Is this a bit out of character? And then when we went back and looked at our vision as YNL, we realized that our vision is to impact and to influence and to motivate people in this country who are 60% youth. And actually, did you know that the median age in Kenya and in Africa is 18, 19 years old? Meaning the average person you'll meet on the street or in anybody's home is 18 years old, is a teenager. And so that's why we're doing Teen Thursday. Please share it with someone. Keep logging in. Every Thursday we're going to be doing that. And I'll tell you this, what I learned from it. It made me uncomfortable, but it made me realize that sometimes your dream will make you uncomfortable. The places that your goal and your vision is taking you, most of them will make you uncomfortable. And right now I'm talking to somebody who's feeling a bit uncomfortable. You feel like the person that you used to be, you're not comfortable with that because you've started dreaming, you've started pushing to become a different person, you've started pushing to get a certain goal. So you're not comfortable with the person you used to be. And at the same time, you're not entirely comfortable with the person you want to be. And so you're caught somewhere in the middle. And I want to tell you a statement that liberated me. And I want it to liberate you today. You have the license to change. Say that with me. I have the license to change. Now, that's going to take some time to sink in. But when it does, you're going to realize how powerful that statement is. Every time you reach that cross, that junction in the road, when you get to that junction and you're asking yourself, okay, do I do this or do I not do this? I want you to say, I have the license to change, because your dream is going to draw you out of your comfort zone. And most of us right now who are really aspiring to make a change, you're in that space right now. And I want to tell you this, the person that you are cannot become the person that you want to be. You cannot be who you used to be and who you want to be at the same time. It's not possible. You have to pick one. Your goal is going to draw you to become a totally different person. And the bigger the goal, the bigger the change that's going to happen in you. And you need to get comfortable with that being uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable when we were starting these videos. I didn't know how to do it. I'd never really sat in front of a camera and spoken into a camera. I had never been comfortable with the sound of my voice at all. You know, and that totally drew me out of my comfort zone. And every time somebody would throw a negative comment or a critic, I would just be like, I would cringe and I would be scared. But right now, I've developed that thick skin and I'm still developing it even as we go along. So go easy on the comments. But my point is this, even you as you're growing, you're going to get uncomfortable. You're going to get to moments where you feel like, if it's a new language, some of us, maybe you're upgrading your language and you're learning to speak English. Maybe it wasn't your first language and you're going from hood language, you know, Kiswahili ya mtaa, and now you're learning to speak English because it resonates with where you're going. And you may feel uncomfortable. People are going to laugh at you. People are going to make fun of you. But get comfortable with that, because that's a process of transformation. And while we're on that topic, let me tell you this. People are going to talk. People will talk about you for sure. Just get comfortable with that. But let me tell you this, the people that will talk most, especially the ones who will pull you down, are people that are remaining the same. Those are guys who are not changing. So don't be moved by them. Don't be moved by people who will say, oh, now Anaringa, she's become the boss, or he's become the boss. Now he feels like he can tell us what to do. You know, she feels like she can't hang out with us. I'm sorry, that's the truth. You will now start telling people what to do. You will now start dictating the terms in your life. You will conduct your life differently. You will behave differently. Your likes and dislikes are going to totally change. Your social media space is going to change. Everything about you is going to transform. And I want you to understand this. You are the starring character in the movie of your life. Nobody can dictate to you what you're going to do. Everybody else is a crowd filler in your movie. You are the starring. Get comfortable with that. Not only are you that, you are the producer of the show of your life. That means that you can start the show and get to a place where you realize, you know what, I'm flipping the script. and I'm going to do it differently. And anybody else that tells you you can't do that, forget about that person. That is a hater. This is your life. You will be responsible for it at the end of the show. You have to take full responsibility. So walk there boldly. Be willing to become a different person. It may require you now to wear heels where you are used to wearing flat shoes. It may require you now to get out of that tomboy nature and now become a lady that wears, skirts and suits. It may require you to get out of your shorts and sneakers dudes and become somebody that puts on three-piece suits. I don't know what your change is, but get ready to make that change. The only thing that you're not going to change is your values. Your values, honesty, integrity, love, patience, stuff that is important to you, family. Those values do not change. But a real great person treats everything else with an open hand. Don't hold on to it too hard. Don't hold on to that personality. Some of us, we sit and say, they're going to love me the way I am. Watanizoea. No, my friend. You say, I'm going to do things the way I normally do. This is who I normally am. My friend, if you are who you normally are, you will get what you normally get. Are you comfortable with the stuff that you've been getting? No. So if you want something different, then you have to be different. So start getting used to that idea that you're going to have to change. You're going to have to become a different person. And as you change, you get closer and more faithful to your dream. You are the star in the show of your life. You have the license to change. If you don't hear anything else, I want you to get that today. I have the license to change. So keep growing, stay inspired. This is your next level. See you next week.